Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Gina, and I am a certified hole. I couldn't say the word because YouTube has this whole thing where if you swear within the first 6 seconds or something like that, it's not good. Not that I even get monetized on this channel yet, but we're trying to stay in their good graces from the beginning. Anywho, I have seen a few different creators do a variation of this sort of segment on Reddit for their own niche that they're in, and I was curious and wondered if there was a thread for this for books. And there is. There are a lot of them. I remember I went through and found all of these. I found them a long time ago because since I was the one finding them, I wanted to forget about them. We know my memory doesn't work very well, so I honestly could have done this video a lot sooner. But I didn't, which means I really have no idea what I found, but I remember being, what do the kids say these days? Gagged at some of them. What's the other one? Hey, this is insane. I'm trying to use lingo that keeps me youthful, but I think I just sound stupid. With that being said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I found 8 of them. When I was pulling them up, there are 2 that are very long, so I don't know if we're gonna get through all of these. Might make 2 videos out of this. Who knows? I hope you enjoy, and now let's find out if these people are the asshole. First up, we have, am I the asshole for refusing to buy my girlfriend's book? Without reading any further, I'm assuming he means she wrote a book and he will not buy it. And I'm already having thoughts, but I'm going to keep them to myself right now. Let's read. So my girlfriend, we live together, wrote, sold, and published her first book. I think that this is amazing and I am very proud of her. I believe that I was very supportive, participated in beta reading, had my hand in text editing. I did some changes in every single page, a lot of suggestions, editing. I do not want to undermine what she did, but I really did spend a lot of time on this. Good for you, and gave her a bunch of praise and critique. We celebrated when she sold the book to the publisher and all, so I don't believe that I was unsupportive. However, she got very angry today because I refused to buy a physical copy of the book. I said that I just don't get this. We live together. What? Her argument is, we live in a small country and every copy sold matters and I should show support. I replied that the reader should buy her book, not her partner. Anywho, am I the asshole? I wish I knew what small country it was. I have a few different takes here. And honestly, with this whole video, if you're watching this, if you love me, you don't have to love me. If you're a kind person, I want you to tell me if you think these people are assholes too. So start commenting, start typing what you think while I tell you what I think. As someone who has a very supportive father, he is someone who will be first in line to buy anything that his kids are selling. I know that when I finally publish my book, he will want to buy it. And I think that's fantastic. I love his support, but I do not need his money. And because I will be self-publishing, I would be really upset if I thought that I sold 10 copies and it was all just my dad. Because I'm like, wow, 10 people are reading my book. No, honey, that's just your father, and he hasn't read it. Now, on the other hand, I'd be kind of pissed off if he didn't even want to buy it. Now, this is just where women get confusing, and I can admit that. In this case, this person did help quite a lot. I don't think he's the asshole in this situation. Because here's how I also view it. I will be getting copies for my friends. I will be giving copies to especially the friends who are giving me time and helping me with the development of the story with beta reading, alpha reading. I alpha read for one of my friends. Did I buy a copy? Technically, yes, because I made a present, so I had to buy a copy. But if I wasn't making that, no. I said, where's my copy, bitch? And I got it for free. So perhaps maybe I'm not the right person to be. No, no, no. I'm a certified asshole. So in order for you to be an asshole, this certified asshole has to believe you're an asshole. I don't think either of them are an asshole here. He's already read it a million times, most likely. He doesn't want to give you money. If you want 20 bucks from him or however much your publisher is selling it for, just ask him for 20 bucks. Ask him to Venmo you. Going back to her argument is, we live in a small country and every copy sold matters. But you sold it through a publisher. So like a publisher bought your book, so shouldn't it be reaching out to more? Maybe this is where I just don't know enough, but it's probably a smaller publisher, maybe. If it's one of the big 5, you shouldn't be worrying about your boyfriend not buying a copy. And this is gonna be an asshole comment, but if your book's not selling, your boyfriend's one copy that he buys isn't going to help you get on any lists. It's not going to help you look better with your publisher. One copy is just a little drop in an ocean. I need her to think bigger picture. I need her to believe that readers who genuinely want to read her book are going to buy it instead of relying on her boyfriend to buy it because he's her boyfriend. I don't think he's the asshole. Case closed. Moving on. Am I the asshole for ruining my brother's book? Oh, now, if this has to do with spoiling someone's book, you're the asshole and you deserve the death penalty. Thank you. Okay, so my 21 female brother. You're 21 and female? So my brother, 18, male. I don't think you really need to tell me that he's a male when you use the word brother. 18, sure, I don't care how old he is. So my brother has a collection of books. He has been collecting since he was around 10. He reads almost every day and has two large bookshelves in his room. Nice. I've recently started trying to read more and I saw a book recommendation online. I noticed my brother reading the same book a few days earlier and instead of buying one online, I thought I'd just ask him if I could borrow his. Oh my god, she means ruining his physical copy. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I made a video going off about people ruining people's books. I might be very biased in this situation, but I am also correct. Let's keep reading. He said he'd finish reading it and to go ahead, but just return it when I'm finished. There's no problem with this on either end. Anyways, I was reading the book in the living room. My brother came in, no problem. I folded the paper over to keep the page, and as I was doing that, he looked over and started shouting at me for bending the page, as he fucking should have. Do you not have a gum wrapper, something around you that you could have used as a book? He grabbed the book from me and stormed upstairs and slammed his door. I followed him up to see why it was such a big problem, but he continued to scream at me for ruining his books. I've always done that with books and I don't understand why it's bad. I get that he likes his books, but geez, you are the asshole. You are the asshole. When it is your book, when it is your physical copy that you spent your money on or whatever it might be, it is your baby. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. Rip the pages out if you want. Crack the spine. Spill your fucking coffee on it. Go crazy. When it is someone else's book, treat it like a library book. Treat it better than a library book. Treat it like a book that you are just looking at in a bookstore and you're putting back on the shelf. You do not own this book. This is someone else's. Regardless if they told you how they like to treat their books, what they do and don't like it being done to it, it doesn't matter. Just treat it like it is Jesus Christ being born. Oh, wait, there's more to this. Clearing up some things, my brother is autistic, so that's why he reacted the way he did. I'm not excusing my actions, but I generally didn't know, and I have since apologized and will be buying him a new book and getting myself some bookmarks as well. Good. If your brother's autistic and you know that he does tend to react, perhaps in a bigger way than others would, then you should 100% be treating his books something that you know he loves. He's been collecting them since he was 10. You used the word collecting, okay? When someone collects books, they want their books to be in pristine condition. I am a reader. I love reading, but I also love collecting books. And if someone took one of my books and just fucking bent the corner, you're dead. I am cutting your head off and feeding it to pigs. Isn't that what the lady in Tiger Kingdom did? No one will know where you went. No trace of you. The pigs will eat every last bit of you. You're the asshole. Though you apologized and got him a new copy, I still think you're an asshole. Thank you. 2 years later, you're still the asshole. Kadeen. Kaden. Kaden. Didn't. Fuck you. Maybe this segment isn't good for me to do. I get way too upset. Am I the asshole for not buying my daughter the book she wanted? Yes. I'm just kidding. Let's find out. My 12-year-old daughter recently got money for her birthday, given by her stepmom. She's been talking a lot about a show called Hamilton recently. Okay. So when we were passing a bookstore, I asked if she wanted anything. She said no, as she didn't really have any books in mind. So I asked if the show she was talking about, Hamilton, had a book. She didn't know, so after a bit of research, we went to see if the shop had it. Okay, if this is gonna end up with her telling her daughter she can't buy the book Hamilton after bringing it up and doing research to find out if there is a book for Hamilton, I'm gonna scream. Turns out it didn't. Okay. But the woman at the front desk said it was being restocked in 3 to 4 weeks. I asked my daughter if she was fine with waiting or wanted a different book as I saw Percy Jackson on sale and heard it was similar to Harry Potter. She said she could wait, so I asked how expensive the book was and it was expensive. If we bought it, it would use up all of her birthday money, but she said it was fine. Okay, she wants to spend it on that. Books are expensive. Instead told her to just wait until November when her aunt was coming back from Britain, but she said she didn't want to wait and was fine with using her money as she didn't really want to buy anything else. But to be honest, I wasn't fine with it. Okay, bitch. Since it's so expensive, it's probably really thick, and I don't want to spend all her birthday money on a book she'll probably only spend 1 week reading. Because she can read 400-page stories in 3 days' time. After we left the bookstore, I told her this, and she said, okay, but hasn't been talking to me much except asking when meals are ready. I honestly feel like I'm not the asshole, as I just don't want her to waste her birthday money, and besides, her aunt can give her the book in a few months as she's a little wealthy and enjoys spoiling the kids in the family. So do you people think I'm in the wrong? Yeah, I do. Do you know how much my parents tried to get me to read when I was younger? You have a daughter here who clearly loves reading. You said she can read 400-page stories in 3 days' time. Okay, she doesn't have a job. She just goes to school. She probably has a little bit of chores. It sounds like she's spending her free time reading. There are worse things she could be doing. How old is she? 12? I don't know. I don't think she can get pregnant right now, but she could be trying. She could be doing drugs, meth, crack, heroin. Instead, she just wants to read this Hamilton book. She wants to spend her birthday money that I'm assuming it seems like you said she can use for whatever she wants, and she chose this book. And you're like, no, actually, after you went, proposed the idea to her, researched, and now you're cock blocking her? I don't understand this I don't understand why she doesn't want her daughter to spend this money. You could implement something that my parents did, which is when I got birthday money, I got to keep some of it. I had this little Winnie the Pooh denim wallet that my dad hid from me. He would put some money in there. That's the money I was allowed to use of mine, and the rest went into a savings account for me. You can have the same setup. If you did not want her to spend all of that money, you should have taken a bit, put it in a savings for her or something, and said, this is how much of your birthday money you can spend on a gift for yourself. There you go. Portion control. But instead, it seems like you told her, spend it on whatever you want. She chose a book. Let her buy the fucking book. I think this mom's the asshole. Let's see. I forgot to say, we also spelled two wrong. Wrong use. I forgot to say we can't watch the play as I currently can't afford Disney Plus, and even if we could, my daughter would still want the book. So then let her have the book. Great, another update. The book is called Hamilton the Revolution by Lin-Manuel. Let's see how much this is. Assuming they're in the United States, because she said when their aunt comes back from Britain or from Britain. Okay, Amazon, $25. Where did they go for this? They say what store they went to, because that does kind of change the price of things. They just went to a bookstore, so let's just do Barnes& Noble, I guess. Alright, Barnes& Noble, Hamilton the Revolution, $50. Yeah, fucking insane. But look at the pictures in it. If she doesn't get to see the play, because you can't afford Disney Plus, fair, let her have the book. This poor girl, did she get the book? It doesn't seem like it. She never had an edit. What did other people say? Let's see right now. You're the asshole. Is there anything you want? I want this. No. Literally, I just don't understand. It's worse than that. Do you want to wait for this book you really like? Yeah. Are you sure? There's this other book I heard is like Harry Potter. Oh, I want this one. Nah, I changed my mind. Do you want this book? Yeah, you'll have to wait and it's really expensive. It's okay. I really want this book and I can pay with my own money. You know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm so glad everyone else thinks you're an asshole, because you are. Am I the asshole for not removing sensitive books and making fun of my sister-in-law's education? What? I live with my fiance in a one-bedroom apartment. It's quite small and we don't have an office. We have a bedroom, living room, bathroom, and kitchen, plus a little balcony. That means that our books stand in the bookshelves in the living room. Fantastic. My fiance is a historian, a proper historian. A proper historian, don't get it wrong. He has a degree and works at university teaching classes. His field of expertise is Germany from 1930 to 1960. I think I might know where this is going. That obviously includes the most infamous person of that time in the book he wrote while in prison. We have those books. It's two massive books that are heavily noted and contextualized historically, as you cannot buy the thing as is anywhere. It also says so in the title. Besides that, we don't have any souvenirs from that time. We have a lot of other books, articles, etc. laying around. So on Friday, we had my brother and his girlfriend over. It got too late and we invited them to stay on our couch. The next morning, the girlfriend was in a horrible mood, refused to talk to us, and made my brother leave after coffee. Then on Sunday, my brother calls me to talk and confronts me with the books they found. He said it was highly inappropriate. Those books don't belong in a household and that we needed to put them away when the guests came over. I was just puzzled because my whole family knew what my fiance did. He then said I owe his girlfriend an apology and he wanted me to show him how we deal with my fiance's issue. I just told him that it was all very ironic and this is where I might be the asshole. I said that it was not my fault his girlfriend couldn't read. He said that it was not my fault his girlfriend couldn't read because if she did, she would have read on the covers that it was a critical view on the manuscript of that this fake outrageous was childish and that he could call me when both of them grew up. Since then, my mother has been hounding me, but my father thinks this is hilarious. I also think this is hilarious. Sorry that your girlfriend can't read. Clearly, the girlfriend, the brother, and maybe let's throw the mother in too, are the asshole in this situation. And honestly, your comment, not an asshole, that's just fucking funny and well deserved. I would have been cackling if I overheard this. There is a difference between having souvenirs or like memorabilia of a certain person. I have any of you watched what's that one show? Shit, that's not descriptive. Let me figure this out real quick. Have any of you watched the show The Gentleman? If you have, then you would know that there's this one scene where they're trying to do business with this one person and they find out that he is obsessed with this man that we're speaking about here. I'm not gonna say it. I don't know how YouTube works with that name. He's obsessed. Like, I think he owned one of his testicles. Obsessed. And, like, his paintings, he admired him. He really looked up to him. That's a, oh no. Oh no. You are a problem. Sure, if they had that going on, get upset. Instead, we have a proper historian who teaches, and his expertise is Germany from 1930 to 1960, and he has a book, cuz we can read, that was on him, that he has gone through and he has made notes on, he's contextualized probably to better teach his class. Here's the thing, even if he wasn't a historian and he just likes history and was going through a bunch of stuff and that happened to be one of them, and he's not out here again admiring the man, he's just maybe interested in history, and that was a big time in history that I know a lot of people actually like deep diving into. What do you do? Why are you so upset? I still can't get over that. Sorry your girlfriend can't read. This is just fucking ridiculous. She can't read and she lacks common sense. I don't know how she's making it this far in life. Anyways, I hope this person never gave up, kept making jokes, and I hope that girlfriend doesn't ever come to your home ever again because she's the asshole. Sorry your girlfriend can't read. Oh, that was a good one. Kind of made my stomach hurt. Okay, I still have three more, and there are a million more on Reddit, but I think we're gonna end this video here. I'm also a little warm. Got a little heated during this video. I think we're gonna end it here. If you liked this, or if you didn't, I'll do another one. But if you like this, let me know. Also, let me know if you think these people were assholes or not. I think that my determination of each one, correct. The biggest asshole of the day was the mother who wouldn't let their daughter buy a book with the money they told them is theirs and they can buy anything they want with it. That's my determination. And if you have seen any Am I the Asshole things on books on Reddit, send them to me. I'll do more. Send them my way, and we'll figure out if people are assholes or not. Alright. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time, you little assholes. Bye.